you do after college is over? And I don't mean like, oh, you're done your bachelor's and then you're immediately going to run off to do your master's. I mean like, when you know that you might not be going back to school and there is no line of work waiting for you, what do you do? Now that I will basically be done school at the end of August, and then I would be 2 degrees hotter, I kind of realized that I don't really have a guaranteed job in the fall. And I don't know if that means I'm gonna have to work part-time or if I would just have to keep applying until something like hits. But I think in the journey of figuring out life, I have so many things that I get to explore now. And there's so many things on my bucket list that I really want to accomplish, but I'm also really scared to do. I guess in a way, I kind of just wanted to figure out like what that's gonna be like. And I've only been home now for 21 days since I moved out of my dorm. And being home, like, this is the most relatable thing I'm about to do. Any college kid knows what it's like to be literally living out of their suitcase and all of their clothes is just piled up. Haven't really unpacked, haven't fully adjusted back home, but there are some things that I did. I did start cleaning up my room. I thought that at some point this summer I would be able to fully redecorate. Like, I want to get new furniture. I want to be able to like repaint my room. I don't know if that's possible, but it's something that I've been thinking about. I definitely told myself I would be more accountable for the things that I say that I want to do by documenting it. So this is part of that. I definitely want to walk more and play Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go gets me outside. I'm one of those people that like, I need something to trade for the exercise that I'm doing. That's why like with Apple Watch, I love when I used to do like competitions with my friends because, because I have such a competitive nature. And Pokemon Go, like, Pokemon Go during spring break was such an addiction. Like, I would be outside and I'd be getting like 20,000 steps a day. And everybody be like, dang bro, like where are you going? Why do you have 4 miles clocked in today? I just wanted to be outside. I just wanted to be able to, like, anytime my app would be like, oh, new Pokemon alert, boom, I'm out. I'm walking a mile, 2 miles to go get the Pokemon. Part of the things that I want to do is just going to random events that I do see on social media. 2 weeks ago, I went to a One Direction themed like club party and I had the time of my life. Like, I would not, as you can tell, I'm a Directioner. Like, I wouldn't change that for anything. Like, I would go to another one if I was to see one. Actually, that's a lie because I saw one and it was for a few days ago and I did not go. But it was because it was in New York City and I was like, who gonna go with me last minute? Nobody. And that's another thing. Like, I want to be able to do things on my own. But I get so nervous. Like, I think my first, like, alone date I want to do is go to the movies. You're in the dark, nobody cares, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just go to the movies. Let me go treat myself, get myself a small lemonade because I don't need anything larger. I have the bladder of a toddler. Get me some nachos. If you know anything about me, I love having nachos at the movies. And just enjoy myself. Another week, because I have no, like, I'm not working right now. Bruh, I'm in the movies like every other day. And it's like, okay, so with Regal Unlimited, if you go see like a standard movie, it's like 53 cents. 53 cents, bro. And the more you go, you start racking up points. And now your drink is free, your popcorn is free. Bro, it's a deal. Go to the dollar store, get yourself some candy. Like, that's a done deal. It's a done deal. And then if you want to see RPX, it's like $4. I would never I would never choose to see RPX. Anyways, movies seem like something we're doing this summer. So aside from the movies, I want to try to explore places outside of Six Flags. If anybody knows me personally, like, I love and I live at Six Flags. And there's nothing wrong with Six Flags, but now that Kingda Ka is gone, the Flash is cool. I just wrote it, it's Wednesday. It's Saturday. No, I went to Saturday because I went to Chili's also. So I went on the new Flash ride. It's not bad at all. You go backwards, whatever. But I'm always gonna, I ride or die with Kingda Ka. But yes, I want to go to more amusement parks. I've never been to Hershey. So maybe I'll go to Hershey this summer. That'd be cool. I know it's expensive when you don't have like memberships to places, but I'm willing to figure it out. I told my friends that I wanted to do grown things. Like, I'm 24. I can do grown things. But grown things as in like, I know that I'm picky because I've been wine tasting when I went to South Carolina with my family, and me and my mom were trying like the sample wines at this place. But I would really like to go to a winery with my friends. And I definitely want to do like scheduled brunches and stuff with them. That would be really cute. I'm also a foodie unofficially. I love trying new foods and cuisines. I remember when I first tried oxtail for the first time. I would love to just drive somewhere just to try something new and then come home. Day trips. I think in my adult life, where I can do what I want, or I can do what I want when I have the money, I want to take day trips. Like, I think, don't quote me, I think I'd love to go on a friend's trip. I definitely want to try to go to like festivals and concerts. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about going to like events last minute, and last minute being like it's day of, it's right before it's gonna start, and how like the tickets for whatever it is gets cheaper. Yeah, I think I want to try that, but I wouldn't try it unless I have something planned, like as a backup, like locally. So like if I was going to a MetLife Stadium concert, but I'm not guaranteed to get in, I would make arrangements to either be at like American Dream Mall or like Medieval Time. Oh my god, Medieval Times would be a fire thing to do. Okay, so June's coming up, Juneteenth. I think I saw this event on TikTok, and I think I want to gather some friends to go. I think that would be a solid thing to do. Okay? Another thing, sleepovers. I hate sleepovers, but it's on my bucket list to like be happy at a sleepover and like to successfully stay without complaining that I want to be home. And my friend that listened to you said that I could stay at her house. So we've been talking about having a sleepover, and I'm like mentally preparing myself. Like anytime that I know I'm gonna be away, like when I go to DC, like I'm mentally preparing myself that I won't be home, which is crazy because I'm like never home anyway. If you ask my mom or like my pop-up, they literally are always talking about how I come home, whether it's me visiting from school, or I mean now I'm here permanently, or like me being home and like I have work every day, and then I'm like, all right, I'm leaving, and they're like, where are you going? I'm going out. Like me and my friends, we are outside. By outside, well, at home, outside means we at Six Flags, or we're at Texas Roadhouse, or Chili's, or some kind of restaurant. Like, we are just always somewhere. And that's why I love I love coming home only for that reason. Like, I get to have summers, like, when I was a teenager. Like, my going outside is going to the park and riding bikes. My going outside is going roller skating. My going outside is going bowling. Like, I love things like that. I love active hangouts. I keep looking at room inspo for if I can do a room makeover, like my new room. And it's just not clicking. I live in the attic, so I have a weirdly shaped room, and I fear there's not much inspo for these kind of shaped rooms. So I'm trying to like use my imagination and really figure out like what my room's going to look like. But I'm just so indecisive. I think that's my biggest issue, is I'm indecisive. Other things that I would like to do is I really want to learn how to cook. And that's really embarrassing. I'm 24 and I can't cook. And it's not even like one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe you just don't have the talent for it, because I can bake. But I think my biggest issue with cooking is that I've been given many opportunities to learn. I look like an egghead, bruh. Anyways, I've been given many opportunities to learn and I don't take them. Like my mom, whether she's just making Sunday dinner or it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, a holiday, whatever, and she'll be like, oh, do you want to help me cook this? And I look her dead in the eyes and I'm like, no. When I'm home by myself, like 80% of the time, I'm like, dang, who gonna cook me some breakfast? Or like, who's gonna make me lunch? And the answer is always me. I've been saving some recipes that I'd really like to attempt to try. I think that'd be really good for me. And hopefully by the end of the summer, because that's my goal, at least for their like skills, life skills, like cooking. That would be really cool to be like, oh snap, now I'm making dinner for my family all the time. Like that would be really nice. And then on top of cooking, I want to hone my baking skills. I want to keep attempting making macarons, or my bad, macarons. I fear they're just so hard to make. It doesn't matter what recipe I follow or whose tutorial I follow. I just can't make no stiff peaks. I went through so many eggs and my mom was mad at me. So I fear they're on my list, but they will have to be last. And then I definitely want to get back into reading, which is so crazy because while I was cleaning out my room, again, you know, selfish plug that I started cleaning my room, go me. And then I got tired really fast because I was getting sore from carrying and moving things by myself as a wee little girl. So I fear that took a halt real fast. But anyway, I realized I was a big reader as a kid. I don't even know why I'm saying I realized. Like, my hobbies as a teenager was writing. And I was a preteen from 2013, what was it, when did I end my teenage years, to 2019. What was I doing if I was into writing fan fictions? Yes. Yeah, I got books for Christmas that I tried to read in January while I was at school. It didn't work out. I don't even know what happened in January. A lot happened in January, but I'm saying, like, I don't know what happened in January that kept me from reading, but I think I just wasn't reading. So I have time to read those now, clearly. TikTok is ruining my life, but I trust book recommendations from TikTok and recipes and places to go to hang out with your friends in different areas. I actually rely on TikTok. I actually rely on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and YouTube and all that stuff for a lot of those things, actually. So where would we be without those people? I want a Cricut so I can make my own clothes. I just got an idea. I'm gonna make some clothes. Okay, hold on. This is so off track. I'm all over the place. I just gotta get my mind out there. Speaking of making my own clothes, when I was in Girl Scouts back in the day, we learned how to sew. So I know basic, like I know how to thread the needle. Doop boop, doop boop, doop boop. I don't remember stitches, none of that, but my mom knows how to sew. And I've been watching a lot of thrift flips. So if that becomes a project at some point, I probably have to like take my time with that, by the way. But if that becomes a project at some point, we're on to something. Also, another thing that I think I want to get back into in my new like life chapter is poetry. I literally left this channel on a really sad poem, and I've grown a lot since I've posted that. That was a really dark time, and I definitely am way brighter than I was obviously when I posted that. And poetry, like poetry was such a good outlet for me at that time period. Like, my true therapy is talking to myself. Because I feel like I'm the only person that, like, really listens and understands. Obviously, because I'm myself. But I think when you watch, like, okay, when you watch somebody explain, like, they're going through, like, a breakup, or they're going through, like, something traumatic, or, like, a life-altering event, you as the watcher are kind of like, dang, I can give you advice because I'm not in your shoes, or, like, maybe you relate, or you had a similar experience, so you're able to say, like, oh, well, I did this, maybe this would work for you. So that's why, like, talking myself through the things that I want to do, or talking myself through, like, hard times, or writing a poem and then watching it back, like, it's very easy for me to, like, really sit with the feelings that I'm feeling. And sometimes when you, like, talk to another person and they don't have the reaction that you're looking for, you're kind of like, ugh, like, why did you say that? And now you have the ick with that person, like, now I don't want to tell anybody anything. Like, that's literally how I feel. Another thing I really want to get back into is playing on my Switch. See, look, she's been sitting there. Like, I play her sometimes at school, or I guess I did play her sometimes at school, but, like, now that I'm home, I keep saying that I'm gonna play my Disney Dreamlight Valley game, and I just haven't played. Oh my gosh, my Switch is on 26%. Oh, it says that the last game I was trying to play was Fortnite, as you can see right there. You know what I really need to do this summer? I need to expand my music. Don't shoot me. If you really, like, look into the music that I enjoy, it is Broadway, One Direction, like, all of their music. Like, not every single song. There's some songs I'm like, alright, we can skip it. But I'm saying, like, One Direction. And, like, all of the bops from, like, 2014 through, like, 2018, 2019. Like, anything that's from, like, my high school era. Like, I am trapped in the past, music-wise. Like, I love music from, like, the 80s and the 70s, 90s, whatever. Like, especially, like, random songs I find, I'm like, oh my god, this is fire. Then I'm like, oh my god, this is from the what? And I'm like, but I love it. Like, it sounds so good. I also really love jazz music, but I kind of just listen to, like, jazz instrumentals. And somebody told me once that if I really love, like, my love of, like, Christmas music is because I love jazz music. And then I realized I really love jazz. I can expand my music taste, but, like, I'm so picky that, like, if it doesn't, like, hit after the first listen, like, I just can't stick with it. Can't. But after the whole, like, Drake and Kendrick thing that happens, what is that, 2024? Yeah, I can say that I kind of got into some Kendrick Lamar, but, like, not religiously or anything like that. And I also kind of got into SZA. I mean, they're touring right now, but nothing too serious. I feel like I got really off track. But this video originally started for me to say that I'm in my new era, and I don't know what to do with myself in this new era. Well, June is coming up, so I guess I will start tackling on all of these things at the start of June. And that's only in a couple of days, so looking forward to where it takes me. Alright, goodbye.